Alright, I have filmed this 3 times. Okay, welcome back to my channel, everybody. I know it is Wednesday, and I know I usually do a weigh-in on Wednesdays, but this video is going to be a little bit different. I bet you can tell by the title up here. So this one's going to be a little bit more focused on my mental health than physical health at this time. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and stick around and see what I have to say about it. Let's get into the video. This will not be a weigh-in today. I do not have another installment of To the Fat Girls. Today I want to talk about my mental health and the toll it's taken on me through everything that's going on in my life, and just kind of how it relates to my weight loss and all of that stuff. So first of all, I want to say that I have always been anxiety ridden. I've always had a tinge of anxiety for, all of my teenage years at least. And I have also had slight depression, ebbs and flows, and it got worse when I was in high school. Then it cleared up a little bit, and now I'm kind of like back into that low again. My depression like directly correlates to my weight. Like, I know it does. As well, my anxiety is always me thinking that people are looking at me a certain way or thinking about me a certain way, and that my body is not perfect, and that it kind of just projects onto all these people, which I know is not true, but when you're in the moment, you feel that way. So I've always had a background of that. And then, as you all know, I lost my dad back in August. So it's been a grieving process, of course. So grieving on top of being depressed and anxious, like, it's just not a good mix. So it's kind of been a whirlwind since August, and we're now in April. And then we decided to throw in a global pandemic. Just sprinkle a little bit of global pandemic into everything you've been going through. It'll be fine. So it's annoying how as soon as I start to feel better, something knocks me back down. And right now, just being isolated and not being able to see my friends, like, go out and do stuff and like get out of this house, even going to like Target or, just something instead of sitting in this house all the time, is really triggering to my depression and anxiety. And when I'm depressed or when I'm anxious, my coping mechanism is to eat. So I'm trying to teach myself to more like unteach myself to unlearn that food is not always what I need, and that's not going to be there to, that's not a coping mechanism, that's not there to comfort me. Food is there to fuel me. So going through my typical depressive stages, and then adding a crap ton of grief on top of it, and then adding more grief of this pandemic that, like, is it extreme? Is it, are we blowing it out of proportion? Is it insane out there? Are we all gonna die? Are we really just like need to be cautious? Like, there's so much that it hurts my brain. So all of those mixed together have led to me just binging this last week. And I will be 150% honest with you. I binged all last week. I did not eat a single vegetable. I don't even think I ate a single fruit. I drank hardly any water. I had a lot of soda, which I normally drink a crap ton of water. I did not do much physical activity because I've just been so down and out this past week. It's been hard. I've been missing my dad extra lately, and I don't know why all of a sudden it's hitting me, but it is, and it's really hard to handle. I'm not sleeping at night. Like, it's 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm still wide awake. I got some melatonin that I'm going to start trying this week and just try to get back to a normal sleeping schedule. And the problem is, like, I'll fall asleep and I can't stay asleep. So my mental state is just really, really, really crappy right now, to say the least. And I just really need to work on myself mentally before I can go physically. I'm sure all of you heard that if you're in Illinois, we're in shelter in place until June 1st, I believe, which is, I don't want to think about it, but I think this is giving me time to get myself in a better headspace and a better physical feeling. I have a whole month of no interruptions, and I'm going to spend that whole month really working on me and working on what I need to work on. Eliminating trigger foods that I have. That's something I really want to do, is just to make a list of all trigger foods and just stop buying it and eating it and being around it. And I know it's hard because I live with 3 other people and they're not on this journey with me, and they don't have an emotional attachment to food like I do. But I know that they are also the 3 most supportive people. So I know that they will be willing to help me out even when I don't want to hear it. And that's what I need right now. So that's kind of just where I'm at right now. And then I'm going to go ahead and discuss like what my plans are for this upcoming week and what I want to do, and just kind of go from there. First of all, I need to get on a better sleeping schedule. Like I said, I'm up till 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning almost every single night. And then I get up like 8, 8:30, 9 o'clock at the latest. I really don't try to sleep in, but I just need to get like a sleep, like 11, midnight even would be awesome. And then just to get up every morning. My plan is to get up every morning by 8 a.m. and actually get a nice breakfast in my system and get moving. It's going to be nice out pretty soon, hopefully. So I like to take my dog for a walk every day. I can do stretches at home. I can do home workouts. I want to make a list of everything that I can do in quarantine, like cleaning wise and projects that I can do. I started crocheting. I'm currently making a baby blanket for my sister's baby doll. So that's kind of fun. That keeps my hands busy so then I don't have to worry about like wanting food. I'm journaling every day. I want to start my bullet journal. I bought it a while ago. I think I did like a couple of pages in it, but I'd like to continue with it. And I need to get my water in, and I just need to eat my fruits and veggies. Thankfully, my mom, who is our essential shopper in the house, she went to the store today and she picked up some pretty healthy things for me to go ahead and start eating. So I'm going to start that ASAP. And just pretty much eliminate all the junk that I have in my life, because I have too much, and I know that I am worth losing the weight. I am worth being healthy. I am worth everything. So I need to stop letting petty things hold me back, and I need to focus on my mental health, and I need to get better, and I need to realize that the world is not ending. I need to detox from social media. I need to stop watching the news because it gets toxic seeing day after day after day how many cases of COVID there are, how many deaths there are, what doctors are saying. And I mean, I'm healthy, given the circumstances. I am healthy in my house. I don't come in contact with anybody else. I really try to stay inside. I don't go anywhere. I haven't been to a store, and I don't even remember the last time I stepped in a grocery store or any facility in public, honestly. I mean, I've gone to the bank and I've gone through drive-through, which drive-through is going to stop. I need to stop ordering food. I'm done with that. I'm going to cook my own food. That is my goal for next week. No fast food. I need my first week of May to just be all healthy eating and just kind of kick some butt. So that's kind of what I feel like doing. And I'm sorry that I don't have a weigh-in this week. I didn't even step on the scale. Another thing about me is I know if I'm doing really bad and I'm binging a lot and my headspace is not where it should be, I know that I'm potentially going to gain weight. And when I see when I see a weight gain on the scale, it really, really, really messes with my mind. And so this morning I woke up and I knew, don't even step on it. I don't want to be there. I don't want to deal with whatever my mind's going to tell me because I gained a couple pounds. And I'm not saying gaining a couple pounds is the end of the world, but for me, in the spot that I am right now, if I saw a weight gain, I would just pretty much say F it and be done. So I'm not doing that. So I don't have an update for you this week, but I will have an update next week. Friday is May 1st, I believe is Friday, right? Yeah, so May 1st is going to be my first day of really focusing on my foods and getting my veggies and my fruits in, and I will start vlogging what I eat if that's something you guys be interested in. I don't know, let me know down below, but that's just kind of what my plan is for this upcoming week. I think people skip out on how important your mental health is, and when you're not in a clear mind space, you really can't do much. And not being in a clear mind space and then just continuing to be depressed or laying in bed, keeping the blinds closed, like all of these things, like it really triggers a whole bunch more in your brain. Like you just don't even realize it. So I've been making my bed every single day so I can't lay back down in it. Every morning I open up my blinds, even if it's dark and gloomy, like the light keeps changing because it's going from like super sunny to raining today, so I don't know what's going on, but I really try. I get up, I move around. Just being active is really going to be helpful to me. And my key is just to keep thinking of things to do, even if it is scrubbing every single trim and baseboard in this house. Like, I got to do something. So that's all I've got for you all today. I'm sorry if this video was choppy. I don't feel right. Like when I talk about this stuff, I feel really awkward and I keep looking out my window because there's birds playing in the tree by me. So I'm sorry if I seem unfocused. This was kind of a hard thing to talk about because I don't like to talk about my mental health and how I'm feeling, because I've always told myself just to keep it inside and move on from it. You're fine, you're good, just keep going. Nobody really cares. And I know people do care. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to ramble on like I always do. This isn't a super long video, hopefully. I hope you guys have a great Wednesday, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. I am continuing my vlog every day. I'm adding a little bit more here and there. That will go up on Saturday. My first, like, get a little scope inside my world and see outside of my bedroom. And by outside of my bedroom, I mean, like, in the backyard or, like, the kitchen or, like, the living room, because we can't go anywhere. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit a like. If you want to see more content like this and my weigh-ins and just every random thing about Allie, go ahead and hit subscribe down there. You can become part of my tribe. I love my tribe so much, and you guys mean the world to me, all 33 of you, and I wouldn't be here without y'all. So thank you so much for watching, and thanks for all the love and the support, and I will see you guys in the next video next week. Bye.